Hey Aries, this is your bi-weekly reading. So we are going from lunation to lunation. This is going to be the waxing phase. We're going from new moon on, it's actually today, I'm recording it. It was really the 12th into the 13th. However, filling this card. We're going from the new moon on the 12th into the 13th to the full moon in Gemini. And that is on the 27th, the day after my birthday. And so we are going to just do a quick little read to give a little extra guidance. If you haven't checked out the monthly readings, those are up. I will probably throw that up at the end here, but you can always go to my channel page and you can see all of the monthly readings for November are up. Those are more extensive readings. If this is your first time joining me, those are beginning, middle, end of the month, challenge that is prominent, and any kind of advice that's coming through. These are more like, hey, during the waxing or waning phase of the moon, which from new moon to full moon, we're going waxing. So like, what are we building towards? What are we trying to grow? What is needing our attention to put forth, to like put our time, energy, and attention into, right? So that's what we're looking at. And so we look at which area of life is showing up for like kind of like waving a flag for your attention, and then what kind of advice are you getting for how to maybe put more time, energy, and attention into that for the benefit of this area. So when I ask for these kinds of readings, when I'm doing these readings, I'm looking for what is going to be like the domino, right, that sets off all the other ones. What's going to be the linchpin? Which area of life, if you were to pay attention to, is going to provide the most value, the most ripple effect? It's going to be the most effective for your life, and how could you benefit from acting in that area, right? So if you notice there's a major difference in size with these cards, it's because this is like, this deck is way larger than any of my normal decks, the normal sizes of decks, just so you can see that. I just think that's cool. You're probably the only ones that I'm going to show that to because you're the first video. Anyway, so let's get into it. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at the waxing phase, like I said. So no matter what's happening in astrology, there's always so much stuff that's happening, and even if there are challenging transits that are happening in any given lunation phase, we can still say there's an undercurrent that is occurring. And we always know that there's a waxing or a waning undercurrent with the moon. That's why I like to do these bi-weeklies according to the moon. The moon is kind of what dictates a lot of how we're experiencing and feeling on a very personal level and day-to-day level. So this is the most personal I can get for a collective reading. Now, if this is your message, awesome, it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, go check out, if this is your sun sign, check out your rising sign. Otherwise, the best way to get the most specific information is to get a one-to-one reading. If you want to do that with me, information is down below. So what area of life is coming up? We're looking at the second house. So second house, right? This is about your Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Your personal possessions, your food, shelter, water, like all the basics, like where you live. All of this is actually coming up for you. Also, your like how you make money. It's how you utilize your talents or skills in order to like monetize those for like how you make money, and also how you spend your money. So that's what we're looking at with the second house there. So this is a 2-week period of time. It goes by like that, right? So this is an area of your life that could do with some focus for turning your attention into this area. And what's needed in this area, for some reason, there is some kind of communication that needs to happen in this area. Ooh, I just realized I don't have to lift it so high up to the camera because it's so large. So this is really about you needing to have some kind of communication. Maybe you have shared finances with people. Maybe you are a friend who's given a friend a loan. Maybe it's whatever it is that has to do with your personal resources, your personal possessions, your Maslow's hierarchy of needs, all of these kinds of things. Maybe it's even in the way that you go about making your money and monetizing your skills. And there's certain people that you need to have conversations with and get real with. This is a very like, we're going to get real. Like we're going to talk about something that needs to be talked about kind of energy, right? So that's what's up. So have those conversations. Here's the thing, stay true to yourself, But the Queen of Swords, like, she doesn't have to be queen bitch as she is sometimes, maybe lovingly, so not so lovingly sometimes referred to. This is really about being able to, how are you wielding the power that you have, the sword, right? Like, how are you wielding your words? How are you utilizing your mental energy? Are you staying true to yourself and being diplomatic, right? You can be direct, you can say the things that you need to say, and you can do them in ways that are honorable and conscious. So that's what I would say with this is, like, say the things you need to say, have the conversations you need to have, but, you know, just remember that part, especially with the astrology going on. All right, that's what I got for you. Definitely check out the astrological highlights playlist. So this month it's so far turning out to be like a bunch of short little videos as opposed to like weekly or bi-weekly. It's just the way my schedule has been. So if you go to my channel and you go to astrological highlights, I'll probably put the playlist up here along with the monthlies, so that way you guys can just check that out. All right, thanks for being here. I hope this is helpful. If it was, please give the video a like, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.